Then you have his traps that you can hold to aim and throw. You just don't use them while you're on a raft, apparently.
Hello everyone, Coming Clean here. I am back again with another playthrough of an Imaginators level, and as usual I'll be using only Skylanders from a certain animal group. Today I'm playing through Mushroom River and I'll be using only cat or maybe cat-like Skylanders. Let's get right into it.
Okay, so we are booting up Mushroom River and we are playing this level with only cat or cat-like Skylanders. Sort of. We are starting off with Mysticat and then we are moving on to Tuff Luck and we're then moving on to Trap Shadow. Whether these are cats is up to debate, I guess. I guess there are more cat Skylanders like Scratch, but I don't own her, unfortunately. Alright, but here we have Mysticat. As you can see, I have not leveled her up all that much. Should I talk a bit about the moveset? Her main attack is this beam. That if there's third attack in the series, in the combo, it becomes more powerful. And she also conjures a little yarn ball around her. But is she a cat? I guess she's technically a sphinx. But all her moves have cat-like names and she's called Mysticat, so I'm going with cat. And her secondary attack creates a clone of herself that attacks your enemies. Alright. Her third attack creates a decoy, which just tends to stand there, but if you press the button again, it explodes. And I keep forgetting it. As you can see, her main attack, it doesn't deal all that much damage. The DPS is okay at best, but it's not nearly enough as the high damage sensors like ambush or tri-tip. So to maximize the potential of Mysticat, you need to have those clones active at all times. And at my current upgrade state with her, I can have 2 of them active at the same time. Oh, here's the decoy again. The decoy increases your damage a lot, and the explosion deals some decent damage as well. I'm gonna do this mini boss fight with her, then I'll probably switch. Clone over there, clone over there. And main attack spamming. Yeah, when all her damage adds up, it becomes quite decent actually. And I take into consideration that I haven't upgraded her fully yet. That went quite well. Have I misjudged Mysticat? I think this might be a good place to swap characters before the fight begins. Now it's Tuff Luck's time. She is a character I really like. She's a character I bought simply because I think she looked so cool. But she is also a character that did not disappoint me. There I used her main attack exclusively, but she has some cool secondary and tertiary attacks as well. Her secondary attack is a pouncing attack. If I just press the button, she jumps forward and does some good damage. But you can also hold the attack and place where you want to land. And there I think I used the attack in the air. And it's an AoE attack as well. And her blades does AoE damage too. Yeah, she is a pretty good character for sure. She is one of the more expensive trap masters I bought. I think I bought her for about $20. I don't need to pick up any gold with her because I have a lot. But in all honesty, I didn't collect it myself. It was all there when I bought her, and I haven't reset her. I don't know why I keep whispering. And her third attack is this sneak attack. Actually, she sneaks around for a while, and she leaves after this vegetation, in which you become invisible again, and you can jump out and surprise your enemies. Oh, and she has some combos too. If that's the regular combo, but you can also do finish the combo with her second attack, and she ends it up with a pounce. And if you end up with her third attack, she makes this AoE attack. Like that. How far can you pounce? Quite far, and also a great way to do if you want to appear on the other side of your enemies. It's a great tool for that as well. Yeah, level 20 Tuff Luck feels almost as powerful as a sensei. Okay, she had one more move I didn't show off. It's a great way to use it here because it's an AoE attack. If you hold the pounce button and press the main attack button, she conjures this grass around her. Let's see if I can do it one more time. Okay, I need to pounce away. Pounce. Yeah, I have to give it to the developers to create the control scheme in these games. I actually did a video quite some time ago now about how brilliant the control scheme in these games are. And that was just for the original game, Spyro's Adventure. Because you're using essentially only 3 buttons and a jump button. But you can still do all these types of different moves just by holding the buttons or using them in the different moves in conjunction with each other. For example, I'm having a great time just, mashing the main attack button here. But I can do the more technical stuff like here. And different combos as well. So you can really adjust the way you play this game. You can choose your own level of complexity. And I think that's essential for a game like Skylanders. Okay, and now we are switching to Trap Shadow. This is also one of my favorite Skylanders overall so far. I might as well show off his moveset at this boat. He has his main attack, which is a cool claw attack that you can mash, and you can also hold the attack while you mash to make this little dash attack. So strike, 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 and then mash. Hold. Strike, 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 then hold. And then you have his traps that you can hold to aim and throw. You just don't use them while you're on a raft, apparently. The last attack is the one for his legs. You can hold it to... Okay, this raft is not a good place to show off a character's moveset. He makes a jumping round kick and he throws away a projectile. Yeah, I also think that Trap Shadow is a character that you can use in various different ways. You just go in, mash his main attack, throw some traps, but you can also be a bit more methodic, as you can become invisible by holding the leg attack button, and he makes this jumping spinning kick when he reappears. Oh, we are already at the Doomlander. Okay, let's see how this goes. I do have some long range attacks, the traps for example. And can I sneak in some melee attacks? I could. Okay, this is actually a good tactic. You can jump in, and when you want to get out, you can just hold the attack button and he makes that dash. That worked quite well. That is actually a good strategy. In another video where I played Sky Fortress using only birds, I complained about the swap force mechanic that I can definitely see why people think it would be cool, but I was also thinking that it looks so weird when you use the wrong parts for the wrong Skylanders. And I know that that game forces you to mix and match different body parts to open up certain elemental gates. But then I got a comment from a YouTuber called Eric Goebel, who said that part of the idea, he said that he felt the same way as me before at first, but then he realized that part of the appeal of Swap Force is to mix and match top and bottom body parts to find combinations that you like yourself. And that opened up a little bit of a door actually. Now I am a bit more excited about that game to see if I can find any combinations that I like. But that being said, I think that Trap Shadow has quite a nice kit actually. I think his top and bottom works very well in conjunction with each other. His top piece allows him to both have a very effective and strong melee attack and a quite effective, not very damaging, but a quite effective ranged attack as well in the traps that you can throw all the way across the screen. Oh, and that's right, the bottom part as well. You can shoot these bolts that don't reach quite as far as the traps, but with Trap Shadow you can essentially engage enemies at any distance. He's a bit lacking in the movement department. He's in the slow Skylander, but he hasn't got any like dash attack or movement burst abilities. Except for that he does. He has the attack where you hold the attack button where you dash away, which have proved to be quite effective in this battle. And also, if you hold his leg attack button, if you will, it becomes invisible and very quick. And when you release it, it damages enemies around you. Okay, this is getting intense now. Oh, I need to get away. I need to get away. Oh, the beehive saved me. Okay, now he's shooting 3 particles. 3 projectile, 3 particles. I can't even speak. That's how nervous I am. I'm throwing some traps at you. Come on, trap. They move around like worms. That's quite hilarious, actually. Here, have some projectiles. No, charging up again. Only one there. Okay, this fight seems to be definitely doable, and it is on expert difficulty. The one before Nightmare. And this is a character from game number 3 that I'm playing in game number 6. But then again, he is at max level. So maybe it makes a bit sense. Yeah, the level on your Skylander is very important for how powerful they are actually. And here we have some food. Okay, now this should be no problem. I want to finish off with a melee combo, and there we go. You can defeat Doomlanders with Swap Force character. And that's the end of Mushroom River. And that's actually the end of this video too, where I played Mushroom River using only cat or cat-like Skylanders, sort of. I hope you enjoyed this gameplay session. Like I've said before, I plan to release more of these in the future. If this is the first video with me that you watched, then please feel free to check out my other content as well. Maybe if you like those videos, maybe you even want to consider subscribing, which you are more than welcome to do since it helps me out a lot. But that is actually it for this video. Thank you very much for watching. My name is Coming Clean, and I will see you next time. Take care!